पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
कसरी हेर बाहिर यसरी भित्र जान त गाह्रो छ यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जुत्ती दाग निकाल्न सक्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Gave and played some very fine hits. Lemkin's team was looking very good before he played one to mid off and was out for 16. And that's when a partnership came by. Pokhara and Malla stitching 64 runs. And what a valuable partnership that was.
They're two very different types of players as well, Ravi Pokhara and Kushal Malla. Pokhara having to knock it around the ground in between the boundaries, the delightful looking boundaries that he hits. Malla is all power. Arifa eventually got rid of Ravi Pokhara at a critical time, and we thought, well, the Rhinos might stumble here, especially after delayed of Sahel Tanvir first ball. That was left to that man, Sharad again, along with Kaki, and right at the back end, Amar, to finish things off well, to ensure the Rhinos got to something that is more than competitive on the surface.
The Rhinos would want to believe they have the runs on the board, and this means the Avengers in their first game will have to knock off 162 runs in their 20 overs, a little over 8 and over. An exciting chase coming up on the other side. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
तिमीलाई गुलाब साह्रै मन पर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ
मङ्गलती गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती Miyako world-class range of solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas homestay. तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ योले बुझेको छ your way of quality living
झाल खोलेर सुत्दाखेरि आनन्द त आनन्द भयो हैन मलाई त एकैछिनमा रुवा लागेर यार नाक सुक्यो कि सुक्यो
Vivo
म त पैसा दिन्छु अनि पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाट किन्छु म दिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु अनि पेमाले आइएमए पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
गाउँको फुटबल के अरे गाउँतिरको ब्याटिङ चाहिँ नदेखाउने के लाग्ने के हेरेर बस्दिने
यहाँ यो उलिहाल्नु पर्यो के
यसरी लाइभ गइसकेपछि त त्यो लाइभ चाहिँ फेसबुकमा शेयर गर्नुपर्छ क्या के लाइभ जाने युट्युबमा यो अहिलेको गेम के ए सिधा पब्जी ओपन गरौ न त्यो मोबाइल आयो कि आएन बरु मोबाइल अर्डर गरेको थियो फेरि ट्याबिओडी जिटी प्रो गेमिङ मोबाइल 17 तर टेस्ला मोबाइल किन्न पर्ने टेस्ला यार कम्पनीले फोकटमा पैसा दिइरहेछ यार टेस्ला नकिनेर के को फेरि तो भाषीको सिङ जस्तो चार्ज गर्न नि पर्दैन भन्छ त के नेट पनि चाहिँदैन
With hyaluronic acid 200% instant hydration miracles happen
हामीले नि त लिङ्क तपाईँ पनि के कन्जुसाइ गरेको यार त यार
के गरेर तिमीले
क्रिकेट लाइभ हाल्दैछु कि
Insta for a complete home.
हाल्यो त
Light Super Light on Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
तिमीलाई गुलाब साह्रै मनपर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ।
मङ्गलती गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती। Miyoko world-class range solar water heaters. Water purifiers. Chimneys like gas hose. तपाईँको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि योले बुझेको छ your way of quality living. Insta for a complete home.
शेयर गर न तिमी फेरि के
गर्दा मान्छे हेर्नु
सुसल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Switcha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI स्विच्छा प्रधान। मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ। Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है. In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only holding myself back. That's why I dare to face everything that comes my way. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School. अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। Insta for a complete home. रेड बुल गरिदिनु यार भाइ। रेड बुल के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलै चाहिन्छ। Red Bull.
झन्झट रहित शपिङको लागि गो क्याशलेस पे विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस।
Insta for a complete home.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
तिमीलाई गुलाब साह्रै मनपर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ।
मङ्गलती गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती। Vivo. Insta for a complete home.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा वा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस् र आफूले चाहेको ठाउँमा रिडिम गर्नुहोस्। ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। हिमस्टार फर अ कम्प्लिट होम।
च्याम्पियन लिग हुने भयो अहिलेसम्म ऊ हान्छ जस्तो लाग्यो होइन।
Hinstar for a complete home.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Hinstar for a complete home.
Wishing you all a happier home.
Happier home. Suttai chai.
Off Michael Leask, and then lovely stroke inside out over extra cover off Kushal Bertel. Acknowledge the entire packed house here at the TU. We've got another sparkling atmosphere here in Game 3. 8 bowlers used, remarkably, the most in any of the 5 matches so far. 2 wickets apiece for Bipin Khatri, who I thought should have bowled his 4 overs. As Deleda was probably the pick of the bowlers with 2 for 20, and 2 wickets, 2 for Raymond Reefer. There'll be 162 that they will require to win. Nearly all set for action. And, well, we've had to wait. We're already into day 3 here. Game day 3. 6 commentators we're going to have all together throughout this NPL. And now, finally, she's worth the wait. Manali Patel, the former Canada women's player. And a very, very good afternoon to you. Welcome, Manali.
Thank you so much, Lenny. Outstanding to be here. And what an atmosphere I've just walked into. Gorgeous. I mean, the crowds are here. The vibe is just so full of energy. And you can see the beautiful mountains in the background. It doesn't say Nepal any more than this, does it? Very excited to be here and very excited to entertain all of you along with all the action on the ground. So thank you so much for having me here and looking forward to a really good second innings. It's going to be an exciting one.
You've come on just at the right time. I think we could be in for the first thriller of the tournament, to be honest, Manali. We've seen a lot of very good cricket, but it's been quite one-sided. The sides chasing dominated the first 3 games, and then this morning it was a very one-sided contest as the Sudar Prashim Royals were far, far too good for the Biratnagar Kings, who had a difficult start, played 2 and lost 2. Jay, you also saw there in the commentary camera just that blinding sun. It's a really beautiful day, a low winter sun. And the fans, the packed house, will be looking to be entertained by the likes of Kushal Bertel. Does have that T20I century to his name. That came against Philippines in Muscat. And he's been back into form after a difficult period with the bat at points of 2024. Opening the batting alongside the skipper. We'll see young Dinesh Karel. Now, this young man has a fascinating story. One of 5 players who've come up from Australia or New Zealand, and in Dinesh Karel's case,
Born in Nepal, yes, but at the age of 2 emigrated down to Auckland. He's currently in the Auckland A team, in and around the mix of professional cricket there. Did come back 2 years ago to play in a national level tournament for the NRNA team, which is the Nepali Non-Residents Association team. What an opportunity for him, 24 years of age, back to Nepal. Speaking to him last night in the hotel, very much saying he still feels fully Nepali at heart. And here on the biggest platform for domestic cricket in the country, he gets his chance, opening the batting against the brilliance of Sohail Tanvir, who was the star of the show yesterday. The first 5-wicket haul in the tournament, 5 for 21, 39 years young Manali, still doing the business. He will take the new ball. It's 162 the Avengers will need. Here we go. Oh, he might just have done it again. Very first ball, Tanvir strikes. Right now it's Tanvir's world, we're just living in it. And Kushal Bertel, he's gone for a golden duck.
Well, big moment, Viz, and picking up a wicket off the first delivery, Sohail Tanvir. This is the experience that he brings. 5 for yesterday and already got 1 today. Just getting a bit too big, a leading edge and a very easy catch in the end. Big moment, Viz, for the Rhinos. Outstanding stuff from the veteran, Sohail Tanvir. He's got to go, and he goes for a duck today, Kushal Bertel. It's none for 1.
Taker in the tournament. I know it's in its nascent stages, is doing it again. Sohail Tanvir will bring a left-handed keeper batter to the crease, Dilip Nath. Left-handed batters, certainly specialist batters, are pretty rare here in Nepal. Just Kushal Malla and Gulshan Jha really up at national team level. We saw Ishan Pandey in the morning game, and now Dilip Nath will get his chance. Starts in some style, over-pitched and just helped away. Driven behind square and driven away for 4. That's a super 4 powered by NCell 4G.
Finally some runs on the board after an early wicket. A little too full, a little too wide, and helped along the way. Great balance as he gets his hands through that delivery. Placed to perfection as well. First boundary of the innings. They need quite a few more from there. 158 required of just 118 deliveries. It's going to take some batting.
Tanvir maybe just getting a touch carried away, looking for the Yorker, turned into a long half volley. Nicely dispatched, elegantly played by Dilip Nath. We've got 2 left-handers out there. I think Monty Desai, we saw him just a little earlier, was having a chat to him there towards the end of that first innings. I think he'd love a left-hander towards the top of the order for Nepal. I know you were doing the games, weren't you, in Canada up in King City, where Nepal had a mixed tour, didn't they? They kept getting the better of Oman, but they just couldn't get past Canada.
It was a really surprising outing in North America for them, because they really struggled against Canada, and then they got to the US and it was a completely different side. They did very well, especially the T20s, dominated US, which we would have expected for it to be the other way around.
And also the kind of the difference between the 2 formats, only 1 point from a potential 8 points in Cricket World Cup League 2 there in King City when I was with you. And they did pick up a couple of wins in the T20s. They probably should have beaten Canada at least once. And staying with the T20s, they won that series 3-0, but they just couldn't get it going really again in the ODIs.
Yeah, we've always said that they are a stronger T20 side. The ODIs are still working up to that. Unfortunately, when you just don't play that format enough, you do struggle. The likes of Canada, USA, they do play a lot of 50-over cricket in the local leagues.
Where's this one gone? Oh, straight to backward point. It's Tanvir again. Terrific Big stuff from the big man. You never know, he's 39 years young. It's 2 in the over. That has to go.
Digging themselves deeper into this hole, the Avengers. Soil Tanvir, what a delivery. A thick outside edge and a good catch at backward point. Dilip Nath was just starting to get going. He's going to have to walk back. Soil Tanvir is having an outstanding time out in the middle. He's gone for 4 of 4 deliveries. The Avengers 4 for 2.
Isolated to the crease, the ICC Associate Cricketer of the Year for 2023. And he's gone now too. It's 3 in the over. Tanvir's going to be on a hat-trick. 8 wickets, 30 deliveries. Unbelievable from Sohail Tanvir.
Well, we had barely introduced the batter. Just coming out to the middle after another wicket, and he is on a hat-trick, Sohail Tanvir. What a delivery this is, going across the right-hander, and another edge comfortably taken and slips. Sohail Tanvir, full of experience, and he's ripping through this batting order. The Avengers, they are in some serious trouble right now. Gonna have to walk back here. Unfortunate, the batters are not getting the starts, and there's no partnership forming out there. It's going to be another batter going on duck. It's 4 for 3 at the end of the first.
उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
सिद्धार्थले वाच यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई नियोको सोलर वाटर हिटर्स वाटर प्युरिफायर्स chimneys the gas hobsle बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Continues to amaze and confound us as early as the 5th game. 3 wickets in the over. All going to the big man, Sohail Tanvir. He's got 8 in just 5 overs delivered in the comp. Here comes another fine left armer. In comes Rijan Dakal. Spare a bit of a thought for the youngster, young Dinesh Karel, standing at the non-striker's end, just watching on, wondering, what am I witnessing? Sohail Tanvir, he hasn't played up until this competition since a Legends tournament in June in Birmingham. He's barely been playing. I have to say, warm is temporary, class is permanent, isn't it? What a few moments he's having.
And asked for much better than that. What a start. 3 for 4, his figures.
Another one beats the outside edge, all happening out there. Let's get a look at this, Manali. You only just landed off a plane. 3 wickets in the over. Welcome.
Popped up first up. Easy catch. And then this one. This was a gem. Leading edge, drawing the batter forward. And right across the right-hander. An easy catch for the slips. What an over this was for Sohail Tanvir. 3 for 4. Still in form, still in class.
South Bank player of the match, rightly so for his 5 for 21 since yesterday. And you probably wondered, given that he does have those 39-year-old limbs, whether or not he'd be loose and ready to go today. He's more than ready to go. He's got 3 in the first over.
158 runs needed from here on. Just 111 balls to get there. Biggest concern is those wickets. 3 of them gone already.
Another one that beats the outside edge. It's a bit more on this batter, Dinesh Karel. His dad actually played district level volleyball, which some talk about as historically being a national sport here. Nepal moved down to New Zealand too, like I was saying. Came back for the national tournament in 2022 for that NRNA team. A few in Auckland that I know say he's got a bit of a shade of Tom Latham to him. Born in Golmi, which is down in the Lumbini province, the same area as Sampalkami, Sagar Dakal. Just 23 years of age, part of a group of, I think it's 6 cricketers overall who've come back up from Australia, or in his case New Zealand, for this inaugural NPL. Just can't get off the mark right now though, can he?
Yeah, no surprise that it's hard to get off the mark. There's really good movement out there to call, moving them in and away from the batters. And when you're 3 down, you're extra watchful to begin with. We've seen a couple of really good carries to the keeper as well, shaping away, carrying well to the keeper. 2 batters yet to get off strike.
Made an over. Right now, Avengers going nowhere. 4 for 3.
Can't wait. Some feast dog fantasy.
DHI happier home. Today sahi. Like super light on super light gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
A really remarkable start to the tournament. Sohail Tanvir, look at those numbers. Do not correct your television sets or your streaming devices at home. 5 overs, 8 wickets, average of 3, all too easy. Here comes the hat-trick ball. Kept out. This is why you're here, Manali, to remind us of key things like that. About time you got here. Where were you?
That was a journey getting here. About 30 hours of travel, but I've made it. I might be a bit smelly. I need a shower, but you know.
I didn't want to say. It wouldn't be like me, that. 30 hours.
I haven't heard a bigger lie than that one, Lenny.
I think there's a few who, for the Nepal fans in particular, who will have watched you and I duking it out for 100 overs a day in King City. I'm looking forward more to this. King City was tough at times.
Yeah, something tells me there will be more banter. I just sense it, Lenny. With you, it's a given.
I'm going to be very nice to you to start with, just for this afternoon. Manali, then we'll give you the full Nepali welcome. The great sense of humour here. You'll recognise it from the local people.
I'm pretty sure they're really nice here, though, Lenny. I don't know what you're trying to say.
They are. They're majestic. Just the joy, the love of the game, and that little contagious sense of humour that they have too. I'll find you a little nickname, I reckon, on this trip. Answers on a postcard, or by any means you want.
We never did get a nickname out of Canada, did we?
Well, we had the Lambu die, didn't we? Which was great. Big. What height was Matt Bonner, the NBA player?
Very close to 7. That's all I know. Very close to 7.
He's 6 foot 6'9", 6'10", former NBA champion who joined us for the T20s up there, the No Frills T20 Cup. There's the iconic Daka topi up in the crowd.
Where's yours?
Always have it on me in the bag. Just getting a bit of suntan on, but no sun onto the bald head right now.
As long as you've got sunscreen on that head.
I do, thank you. Now, where to for the Avengers from here, Manali? Because how do you come back from a start this devastating?
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Losing early wickets, top 3 batters back in the pavilion already with just 5 runs on the board. Both opening bowlers are able to move the ball. They're hitting the right areas. It's a bit of a challenge for the runs. There's a lot of scoreboard pressure as well, but you'd feel that if they can get a good partnership here between these two, they'll lay in a platform for the ones that come in after. They do need a partnership at this point.
There was a little bit of illness in the camp as well. I think that's maybe why someone like Sunam Gautam has missed out. Akash Chand, that was the big surprise for me. The hero with the ball in Nepal's Under-19 World Cup match against Afghanistan, that 5-wicket haul. He's not in the starting 11, but in terms of what batting there is to come, well, you'd certainly think about the likes of Matthew Critchley and Michael Leask and Raymond Reefer, the 3 overseas players. Remember, they also have Andres House to come, and that will be a big boost for him. Now, 10 dot balls. Pressure building in a big way on Carell. Will break that sequence of dots. He'll breathe a heavy sigh of relief too. Gets off the mark with a single. He'll keep the strike. It's just 6 for 3.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
म त पैसा दिन्छु अनि पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो बाढबाट किन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आर्मी पे वालेट आर्मी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट लाइट सुपर लाइट on Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid, 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Yeah, they're the batters to come. I suspect probably Michael Leask at 6. Will it maybe be Raymond Reefer at 7? Could be Matthew Critchley as well. Both very much out and out all-rounders, but Leask is going to have to... This is off the pad initially. No, it's not. Or is it? Gonna have to check if this is LBW or caught behind. I'm not altogether certain on first viewing. It's so bright. Which one is it, Manali?
Yeah, it looked like he might have gotten some bat on that. It was going across the stumps. I don't really know if it would have been in the area for an LBW, but I want to take another look at this. Trouble, though, more trouble. It's going to be the 4th one. Carell's got to walk back. They're digging themselves into a bigger hole. That required run rate continues to climb. They continue to lose wickets. The runs are not coming.
I think it is actually going to be LBW, yeah. We've just had that confirmation. It's the pad. It's struck. Surely height might have been a concern here, but we've been given the message. It's LBW. Fingers gone up either way. He's got to go. Remarkable numbers on your screen. It's 6 for 4. Dear, oh dear, the Pokhara Avengers, we've had to wait for 3 game days to the afternoon to get into action. They're all over the place, aren't they? 6 for 4. Raymond Reefer has to come to the crease much earlier than he would have liked. Good career strike rate, up over 110. Nearly at 110. Now, this decision, we didn't know at first, did we? Was it LBW? Was it caught behind? Definitely given as LBW, though.
A very interesting call, this, because it looked like height might have been an issue. It looked like it might have been going over that leg stump, but The finger went up awfully quick. In fact, it went up before the catch was taken. Regardless, it is the fourth wicket. And they're in major, major trouble. Just under 10 runs and over required now. 2 slips in place.
They threw for a single reefer to get off the mark. Yeah, I think the problem for Dinesh Karel was just the way in which he kind of gave the umpire an excuse to give him out, because look at what he's done. He shuffled right across his stumps. There's no doubt, there's no problem with the line. It's going to go on and hit middle and leg. But I suppose the issue was it the height? And then, I don't know, did it come off the pad up onto the glove maybe as well? But either way, we've had confirmation that's been given LBW. And it really matters not what happened.
No, it doesn't. And the fact of the matter is that both openers are now part of the wicket takers. Tanvir with 3, Dakal with 1.
Oh, this is close. This is really close. Nearly a run-out chance, and finally given. LBW, he took a long time, didn't he? Bismillah Shinwari. It looked such a good shout. The batter got caught bull watching. Could have then been run out, but finally the finger went up. We're just 22 deliveries into the innings. They lost half their batters.
The Swan coming back in, and it did look like it would have gone on to crash onto the stumps. Finger does go up. He was more worried about being run out. In the end, that wasn't the issue. Another one gone to LBW, goes back for 1. 7 for 5 after 3.4.
The supporters, those in the inner circle, they're loving every second because the Avengers are being blown away. What a disastrous start for them. 7 for 5 the score. Kieran Thakuna, we barely even said his name, welcomed him to the crease. He's gone for 1. Michael Leask has to come in now on a rescue mission alongside Raymond Rafer. Right now, the Avengers, well, not quite sure what they're avenging, because they're not going to get anywhere near this 162 unless something changes very, very quickly.
Michael Leask, we know he can hit a long ball. The issue right now is that there's been no one out there who's had a partnership. No one's lasted long enough to go and hit a long one. Going to need a partnership, as I said earlier. That run rate's still not too bad. T20 cricket, you chase about 12 runs and over, no problem. Just need to see a few out there. Get a read on the conditions. Maybe see off these 2 bowlers. It feels like we've had way more overs than this, doesn't it?
Oh, now if that's hit the pad, that's gone as well. He's got the bat down just in time. The reason left arm seamers are so in vogue, it's that ability to bring it back in with the new ball to the right hander, and it's right on the money again. Leask easily could have been trapped LBW there. It would have been 7 for 6. Oh dear, oh dear. All happening in the first 4 overs. Great credit to young Rijan Dakal. You can see where he's earned his place in that national team. He was excellent with me and you, wasn't he, up in Canada? He bowled very nicely there, getting his ODI debut too. Oh, now this, surely, it has to be gone. It's right on the money again. It is. You won't believe it. 7 4 6.
So similar to the last wicket, and what a bowling spell this is turning out to be for Dakal. 3 for 1. That's right, 3 for 1. And this time it's Michael Leask. Nowhere near that with the bat. The ball shaping beautifully back into him. And that would have crashed onto middle. Short stay for Michael Leask. Short stay for all the batters so far. What a game this is turning out to be. Celebration for Dakal as he should. He has been outstanding. And what a partnership it is for the bowlers between Tanvir and Dakal. He goes for Duck Leask. The Avengers 7 for 6 at the end of 4.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई तपाईको असली एनर्जी ट्र्याकको असली नै रोजौं Vivo.
They have got 6 wickets in 4 overs in the most remarkable passage of cricket I can remember in recent memory. Good diving stop. It's more like a score you'd see in American football or rugby, 7-6. But no, we're here at the Nepal T20. It's 7-4-6.
It doesn't get any easier. Soil Tanvir is back. He's back for his 3rd over. 3 for 6 his figures so far. And the Rhinos fans, they are having an outstanding time. Why not? Their team is well on top of this contest. Sure, the Avengers did not picture themselves in this position.
Now, come on. You've just probably come in on a 7-7-7 plane, have you? Are we going to get another? Is it going to be 7 for 7?
Well, I don't want to be the one to call it, but the fact of the matter is they cannot pick up a run right now. They can't pierce the gaps. 2 for 2, straight to the fielders. The wickets keep tumbling. The runs are nowhere in sight. Nepal Premier League coming to life here.
Not sure we can have you back tomorrow, Manali. Look at this card. It's carnage. 0-1-4, 0-1-0. Wickets falling everywhere. Quite remarkable. There's nothing we're seeing in the pitch. I think there's just a bit of collective mass panic, isn't there? It's been sparked by some brilliant bowling. Absolutely.
Now, do you think the sunlight and where the sun is at the moment might be having an issue with the batters facing that way? Because it is setting. I mean, you're struggling with it. Not really sure the batter's facing in that direction, whether it's low enough or not.
Definitely not. I've just got terrible vision. Don't worry about me. That's left arm over the wicket. That's pitched on middle. It's hitting middle. Brilliant bowling. It's in fact exceptional bowling from Rijan Dakal. Tanvir 3 in the first over. Dakal 3 between his 2. And now he's going to change the angle, come round the wicket. Absolute chaos. That one's nearly got him. Very nearly. That airplane jet 7-4-7.
When nothing's working, you have to chip down the wicket. That's the rule. You can't get bat on ball. Use your feet. Try and take it on the full. This time, nowhere close to it. In fact, right in between bat and pad. Thank God for the height on that one.
How's that missed? Just on height, you're spot on. Look how wide he comes to the crease. There's no problem with the front foot going out there. It's the back foot for width. I think he was just inside, but he's very close. It's a strange angle, not one you see too often. The left arm around the wicket to the left-hander. Another play and a miss. What is going on out there? I don't see anything too much in the pitch. Even someone of the experience and class of Raymond Reefer just can't find any way to adjust to the quality seam bowling we're witnessing.
I love the look from Reefer after that swing and a miss. Not much to talk about. It's a very disappointed dugout, and why not? You're 6 down for just 7 runs on the board. And where do you go as a coach after this? What sort of chat do you have with them at the end of the game?
Big appeal. Interest, but nothing from Vinay Kumar Jha. It's going to be a maiden over. The score after 5 overs, it's still 7-4-6.
Neocool solar water heaters. Water purifies. Choose the gas hopes they have your way of quality living.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
Well, you've just been turning on your TV sets. Don't be surprised and don't rub your eyes twice. That's because these are real numbers. And it's reality check for the Avengers as well. 7-4-6 in the first 5. We saw the excitement outside in the stadium, the players in the comp box as well. Manali on her feet, Andrew at the edge of the seat in the first 5 overs. We've seen it all. 40 for 2 were the Rhinos, and Avengers 7-4-6. Oh dear, they've caved in. What a slide. Just been beating the bat this afternoon. The Rhinos, HD Ackerman watching proceedings in disbelief as well. HD, your thoughts?
We're just going to have a little look upstairs here for a potential stumping.
Look at those bowling figures. That's a Nepal pay. Decision pending. Looks fine. Have to see if that foot was in the air. Looks fine, looks good. Yeah, congratulations. We'll have to move on from here, but I'll tell you what, 7-4-6 and 5.1. Having an early finish today, looks like it's an early supper.
I think the left arm at Dakar has been absolutely superb. The ability to swing the ball. We spoke a little bit earlier, you and I, about what gold dust's left armers are in T20 cricket. The ability to swing the ball back into the right-handers and then obviously go across. But if you lose your balance, if you're not quite in a good position at the crease, you can lose your front pad.
Good shot. That's in the gap as well, firmly struck. That'll certainly help his confidence. They'll need more of it. They've been under the pump, under the cosh, the Avengers. They need to find a bailout situation.
Now this is the one that goes across the right-hander and provides Critchley with some room to be able to free those arms. Beautifully timed. Just don't know if there's going to be much swing left. Normally the white ball, it's done swinging by the time the power play is completed. We've only got 4 overs left of this power play. And what a power play it's been for the Rhinos.
Another confident-looking shot, nicely fielded. They have a spring in their stride, but it's the 2 left-arm pacers who've broken the back of the stop order. Hostile, intimidating, catches being taken. Rhinos dishing out some very fine cricket in the middle. Sixth over. Not seen spin so far. It's been pace all the way, and quite obviously. Yeah, he's been impressive. He's also got the ball to deviate off the surface. We talk about swing, yes, but not often in this tournament so far. HD, correct me if I'm wrong. We've seen the ball do a bit off the strip.
Well, there's nothing really for the ball to grip onto because it's basically void of grass. The question that Kushal Mala is going to have to face here is he prepared to really go for the jugular and bowl Sohail Tanvir out?
Straight past the bowler, firmly struck. That's going to be another 4. Critchley is just about putting the pressure back on the fielding side, but it'll take him a lot of work to do so. Nevertheless, 2 boundaries in this over, and both of them have been very good-looking hits.
Hits the ball sweet, Critchley. That's just a little jab down the ground for 4. We saw a beautifully timed cut pass backward point earlier in the over. Now he goes down the ground. Gee, there's work to be done here for the Avengers.
Yeah, pulls it. Get a single. 9 runs off the over. The first 6 overs of the power play. 6 wickets going Rhino's way, and it belongs to them. It's 16 for 6 after 6.
Lights of a life on Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Insta for a complete home. Banking सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
In the middle there, Pokhara Avengers 16 for 6 in their first outing, chasing 161. Who would have thought they would have lost 6 wickets in the first 5 overs? It's been downhill in the second innings in this chase, as we'll see spin for the very first time in the second innings in the form of Luke Menkenstein. 1 for 14 in the last game of his, got some runs with the bat as well. Good player to have in the side. We did see the ball do a bit early in the day as well. Off the surface, you give that a rip, board it slow through the air, it'll certainly get some purchase. Rhino certainly making it count in game number 2 of theirs. Down the leg side.
I'm actually a little bit surprised by this decision. I might have fancied bowling Sohail Tanvir out, looking for just one more wicket, and then the introduction of spin of Benkenstein, and maybe even the captain having a bowl himself, Kushal Mala.
Not a bad idea to finish with Sohail Tanvir. He has the rhythm, momentum with him. He's riding on a sea of confidence. That one turned sharply. Did it take some bat on it on the way to the wicketkeeper? Yes! The finger goes up. Reefer has to depart. The spinner comes into the attack and strikes very early as well. That's wicket number 7. It's a procession out here for the Avengers. They're walking back to the dugout in a hurry.
Well, that's why Kushal Mala is the captain and not me. Because Benkenstein has worked the trick. I'm just not sure if that's given out LBW or if that's been given out court. Because that's spun back a long way. We'll find out soon enough, but whatever the case is, Reef has got to go, and the Avengers are 17 for 7.
Avengers staring at a heavy defeat over here. 7 wickets down for 17 runs. And this is going to hurt them. Narayan Joshi walks out. The ball's turning. It's doing its bit with the Pacers as well. And the Avengers have been given a rude shock in the middle.
It's a lovely leg spinning delivery, this from Benkenstein, because this spins back a long way. And if he just gets a little bottom edge onto But it's a smart catch.
Very good catch. And you could sense it from the body language of the batter as well, Reefer. He kept his eye on the wicket-keeper pouching that, and the moment he took it, he knew he was walking. Look at that, he knew it. Yes, very smart, alert, swift catch there. Great glove work by the wicket-keeper. Bipin Rawal. Well, this ball is certainly doing its fair bit of magic once it's pitching on the surface.
It's got some rhythm now, young Benkestein. There's drift. I mean, that's the perfect leg spinner. It just hasn't got the wicket, but there's drift into the right-hander and then some real spin away.
Get another slip. HD, a wideish second slip in place, but ideally with 7 down for 20, you need to have a test field at the moment. A field set up for tests. 3-4 fielders converging around the bat. That beats everybody. That'll be Bice. And they'll get a single for that. He's bowled so well in his first over, Benkenstein. A successful one as well. 5 runs coming off his first over, done with over number 7. It's 21 for 7.
उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
DHI happier home. छुट्टी साहे।
For 7, Kushal Malla brings himself from the far end. How happy he'll be as captain. A best of 4 for 33. Looked good with the bat today. Scored 38. 19 wickets for him. As captain, leader, batter, bowler. Just showing up and showing the way forward as well. As a leader, you need to go the way, show the way. And that's exactly what he's doing. HD, if you're in the Pokhara Avengers dugout right now, what's going on through your mind? What's for dinner? No dinner today. This is taking the pace off it. Yeah, it's very hard in the first game of yours to be in a situation like 21 for 7. Look at those batting numbers. Just the one batter getting to double figures, and he's in the middle. That's high up in the air, but that'll fall safe. Very lucky. Could have easily been wicket number 8. Just throwing their bats at everything. They've not had a plan. They've been all over the place this afternoon in the chase. And the Avengers struggling.
This could have gone to hand as well. The scorecard doesn't even look like a telephone number. There's too many digits. Looks more like map coordinates.
Binary numbers. It looks like an IST code. 0401101. Hello. Thirdly, there's a problem here with the batting. Had an off day, we can look at it. Game 1 will take time to get into things. This one's high. Fielder getting underneath. But just go over him as well. That's a 6. And it's the first for Pokhara Avengers as well in the 8th over.
Just for a moment, Amar thought he was in the game at deep mid-wicket, but the ball just kept going. I like the attitude. I like the intent by Joshi.
Beautifully done. This inviting the batter into the shot, slow through the air. 8 runs of over number 8, 29 for 7.
Kapaipo, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozone. Neocool solar water heaters. Water purifies. चिम्स र ग्यास हब्सले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
Easy decision by the end of it. 29 for 7 after over number 8. A lot of turn. Brilliant. Surface certainly giving an indication of what you need to do as a spinner. Give that ball a rip. Quite an audacious hit to hit a leg spin across the line when it's turning so much.
Excellent, look, excellent.
Yeah, things have gone quiet.
Watch the keeper when he appeals for this stumping. He first appealed towards square leg and then realized the umpire was actually standing at point. That's a shot. That's a shot. 4 of them. They need a whole heap more of that.
Narayan Joshi has looked good. He's hit a 6 in the last over. He's played a very nice shot of extra cover here. He's got to the pitch of the ball. Full follow through of the bat. Fast hands. Strong wrists as well. Very good hit. It's down the leg side. Going to be a wide. Sometimes when the ball's turning so much as a bowler, actually you tend to get a little excited as a spinner. Poor bowling. That'll be 4 more. Just staying in line. And that'll be 5 wides.
I think he's just searching for too much here. I think you're right. We've seen leg spinners, we've seen googlies, we've seen top spinners. And Benkenstein might be just trying a little bit too much. Just a conventional leg spinner might be good enough. Caught slip, caught backward point, and even caught short third. Because playing the extra cover drive against the big spinning leg spinner is not easy.
Struggle here for them. Can't sum up this batting effort at the moment for the Avengers. But what it's like being the Chitawan Rhinos. Got runs with the bat, got wickets early, takes it on the full. 13 runs coming off over number 9, 42 for 7.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
Look at that, a contrasting batting effort between both these teams. Rhinos got to 161 for 7, led by Bopara's Class and Carnage in the middle. And in the chase, Pokhara Avengers 42 for 7. He'll get a single. Now, this partnership has been the best. 26 in 20.
One more,
No partnership of note in this chase for the Avengers. Day 3 match number 5. Yeah, just trying to find and access the gap and get a single. And you really don't know how to approach an innings at this stage when you're asking rate. 11.33 with only 3 wickets in hand. 119 of 63. Top 7 polished off. Almost took the inside edge on the way to the wickets as well. You get a couple of runs here, Narayan and Joshi.
I think Joshi is itching. He's itching to try and have a heave-ho towards a boundary here, and Kushal Mullen knows it because he's throwing this up in the air. He's saying, there it is, have a... No. A little inside edge saves him.
I just felt Joshi was in two minds. Go for the big hit or play it around the carpet. And he's just been playing that shot, presenting the full phase of the bat. Dead defense there. And this means that at the halfway stage, it's the Rhinos who are calling the shots. 7 down for little under 50 here are the Avengers. They'll need to really regroup and have a quick discussion as well and hydrate themselves as the water break as well comes on.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
यो सिचुएसनमा आएर साइडमा आएर के गऱ्यो भने यहाँ एक्सिडेन्ट हुन सक्छ
म त पैसा दिन्छु अनि पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म ट्याक्स पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Into freshness that bonds.
You don't see Red Bull up in there. My Red Bull.
के देखो यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलै चाहिन्छ
Red Bull. Vivo.
DHI Happier Home. Today Sahib.
Insta for a complete home. अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस् सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई नियोको सोलर वाटर हिटर्स वाटर प्युरिफायर्स choose the gas obstacle नियोको सोलर वाटर हिटर्स वाटर प्युरिफायर्स gas obstacle solar water heaters, water purifiers. Gas obstacle
के भने भात खाएर बसिसक्यो हो के भात खान मन लागेन भातै पकाएन मैले जाटोहरूले गेमै युज गरेर भातमा भात पकाइयो न कस्तो यार यता यो अहिले काठमाडौँको उसबाट देखाएको हिमालमा क्या हिउँ परेको देखाएको छ उहाँ पोखरामा माछा पुछे खाली भइसकेको छ त्यो बाघ पनि देखिन्न अहिले त
complete home.
Quite a distance is to put on 28 for the 8th wicket. I think Marianne Joshi's played very nicely, and you have to remember that horror injury that he's had to come back from to get back towards the top levels of the domestic game here. And Matt Critchley, there's just been something for the Avengers to take away. Nicely swept around the corner. Uses the pace on the ball, will pick up a couple. Andrew Leonard here, joined by Shram Sridharan. Shram, much to cheer as the Avengers.
Tell me, what have you done in the first 5 overs? I've never seen a spell of play like that. It was mind-blowing. Just sitting and watching from the sidelines. I was like, what's happening?
I can't remember, I blacked out, that's the problem. Passed out from the excitement. I have to say, yes, Sohail Tanvir, star of the show, star of the tournament. Oh, this is gone for all money. Give it out now. Full straight out. I'm back in place and the wickets are back falling.
I thought it was Monali's fault, but it's yours. You're getting all the wickets. Critchley, leg spinner himself, falls to another. Full sweep, would have hit middle and leg. Gone. Benkenstein gets his second. Critchley goes for 17. The partnership of 30 is broken. 47 for 8 now in absolute shambles.
As you know, Shram, I was a leg spinner myself. I wouldn't even have looked back at the umpire there because it's